Hello there, Cancers. Welcome to your mid-October 2016 tarot reading. So I guess one of the first thing that I'm seeing here is a lot of like inner conflict, okay? It's not really brewing around your environment, but I feel a lot of inner conflict. On the one hand, there's this person from the past, and then there's, on the other hand, there's this, like testing new waters, like temperature taking with new relationship partners, trying to figure out how they measure up and trying to gauge whether or not somebody's going to be there for you through thick and thin. So I feel like a lot of you have had a relationship partner that was really there for you through thick and thin. And I feel like, that situation ended. And a lot of you are now at a point where you are ready to offer your love and, a commitment to another person, but you're kind of iffy. You're not really sure if they're there for the long haul, and you're not really sure how they are going to react in dire circumstances. So you want somebody that's going to be there for you through it all, and you don't feel as if this person has what it takes, okay? So that's what I'm sensing. And then for others of you, I feel like, there you might be straddling between two people. I see a very, very strong fire sign, very strong earth sign, and then I see like an air sign from the past, okay? So Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra from the past that had a very good relationship with, you are still looking at this person, you're still thinking about them, not romantically, but I feel like you're wondering if they're okay. There's still this sense of like, caring about that person. There is still a little bit of like a friendship vibe, caring energy between you and this person. You haven't heard from them, and I feel like they're on their way out for good, okay? Like, I just feel like they're turning their back, and it's not like they're mad at you, but I feel that they are just gone for good, out of reach, and they're not coming back in right now or in the future as a romantic prospect. So I feel like a lot of you, there is a earth sign that is really, really like, I would say like an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who that's their sun, moon, or rising. This person is very captivating. I feel like they're solid. They're very chivalrous. If you're a male, dating a woman, this is somebody who's very stable, very independent. If this earth sign manifests as a male for you guys, this is someone who's very chivalrous. Like, I do sense like, classically very handsome, chiseled features. Just someone who's all around a very, very down-to-earth person and a really good person. I do see a lot of chemistry between you and this person. So that's coming through, and it's telling you to, hold back a little bit. I feel for a lot of you who are dealing with an earth sign, you're holding yourself back mainly because you've been burned, and I feel like burned in the past, and you're not by this person, by somebody else, by an ex or somebody, prior to that. But I feel like you might have some trust issues that you need to overcome before you get involved, or at least, try to figure out what's really preventing you from going ahead with this union, mainly because I feel like you have some healing that you need to do from your end. So jumping from one relationship to the next, from one person to the next, without having that time to process past events and to heal yourself, it's just not going to work. But overall, I feel like there might be geographical distance, and I do see like a little bit of a challenge getting this relationship off the ground, mainly because your emotional state is still very caught up with situations from the past. Okay, so do some healing, do some extracting, completely like emotional extraction, physical extraction from one situation first. Move on completely from it before you can start something new. And I keep reverting back to that yearly video that I did for you guys back in January. And the main message was for you to close some doors on your past, okay? That means blocking out people's numbers, just ghosting them. Just close some doors. You have some really positive things that are coming through for you, but a lot of you are kind of like mired in doubt, okay? Like, this is self-doubt, doubting another person mainly because of some issues that happened with somebody else from your past. So it's not really fair to compare and contrast who you're dealing with now versus an ex, partner. So give them the benefit of the doubt and try to close some doors completely so that you can move on, okay? Be a little bit more decisive. At the center of this spread, we have the Magician, and the Magician is about manifesting. It's about it's about the person that is exercising their free will. It's the person that knows that it's like you have a lot of expertise, you have a lot of knowledge, you know what you want, you know what you should do, but I feel like you're not doing it. So with the Magician in the reverse, it basically means, make a decision. Don't get stuck in the past. Don't have this ideal sense of like, everything's going to be peaches and gravy if I just sit still and, let it come to me. I feel that you need to make some decision. You need to be a little bit more proactive and you need to decide on something big, okay? What I'm also feeling here is there is somebody I feel like from a long distance coming to see you. There's going to be some discussion about that, and that's coming through. I feel very strongly next year. They say 5 months from now, so that's going to bring us into the springtime, like very, very early springtime of next year. Like I do see the end of February and March is when this situation might reemerge, okay? I do see a lot of entanglements with fire signs. It looks very positive. Earth signs look very, very positive. The air sign is on its way out. So fire signs and earth signs, so Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, those relationship partners, they are there for you. And I feel like there's a lot of like passion, there's a lot of chemistry, there's a lot of camaraderie. And I do sense as well that, it's a dynamic relationship. Earth signs are very stable overall, okay? Now let's look at your financial situation. I don't know what you've been doing, if you have been like overextending yourself, but I see a little bit of a slowdown when it comes to your finances, okay? This situation is going to pick up again, so I don't feel that you need to worry. I feel like there might have been a lot of just, minor, like little things here and there that needed to be paid for, but over time it adds up. So I feel a little bit of worry from your end. This will lift coming into, mid-November or so, so I don't see any dangers as of right now. But you want to, itemize things. You want to like just at least set a budget for yourself, because I feel like you're just there's a lot of little things around you that needed to be paid for. There's a lot of little distractions here and there, a lot of social outings as well. So overall, things are looking good on the social front, on the professional front. Whatever, so if you're in the publishing field, okay, so if you're like publishing manuscript, if you're a writer, I do see a little bit of a writer's block, but this situation once again will lift itself. I do sense mid-November as well. If you're pushing to get some things published, if you're pushing for like pamphlets, books, journals, articles, and things like that, you're going to go through a very harsh editing process. So there's going to be some time that is that needs to be devoted to that before things can be published or before things can be brought into, for the greater audience, okay? But overall, it does look very good. Be careful about, overspending. I don't see overindulging when it comes to Halloween or anything like that, but we do have some good things coming through. Now, what I'm also feeling is if you are dealing with an earth sign, okay, I feel like this person has very, very expensive tastes. So, for example, if you're going out on a date, okay, so this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you're going out on a date, I feel like they want the best of the best. And I feel like, if it's a new relationship, you want to impress them, right? So I feel that there might be some issues when it comes to overspending, like spending a lot more than you anticipated. And I feel like it might be because you're trying to impress this person. So take that how you will, just be careful, okay? Maybe scope out the place ahead of time before you take them, or at least, you be the one to make the suggestions rather than going with the whims and rather than making decisions based on their whims and their fancies, okay? Because I feel like that's going to really hurt your checkbook, all right? So take care of yourself, Cancers. I wish you the best and have a wonderful Halloween. I'll talk to you next month. Bye-bye.